Welcome to 3D Renew's Dosha Pacifying Practices. This morning's practice is a Vata Pacifying practice. Vata means air, and sometimes when we're imbalanced in the Vatic way, we're scattered, we forget things, we're moving super fast. So our practice this morning is going to hopefully bring us more down to earth, because Kapha balances Vata and Kapha's earth, and keep it cooling as well, so we're not going to necessarily fire us up with Pitta. So we're going to start with a seated intention this morning, and you can sit however is comfortable for you. And I want you to bring your hands out to your knees if that's comfortable, or you can bring your palms one into each other and bring them close to the base of your body, the root of your body. And really get a sense of how the earth is supporting your seated position. Take a nice deep breath in and out, trying to bring the breath in and out through the nose. As you sit for just a moment, you may find your mind starting to chatter. See if you can bring it back to feeling the support of the earth beneath you. And as you set your intention, think about an intention that would ground you and keep you focused during the day. We're going to move from our intention to a cat-cow child's pose. So come onto all fours, bringing your knees beneath your hips, your wrists are beneath your shoulders, and your elbows are soft. They're straightened, but they're not hyperextended like I just did there. Keep them nice and soft, elbows pointing back towards your thigh. And we're going to do 8 rounds or so of cat-cow childs. So make sure when you are doing cow that you don't raise your chin and put tension onto your spine. So you're going to inhale. As you inhale, you're going to drop your belly towards the mat into cow. And you're going to exhale all the way up into cat, bringing the spine up to the sky. And still in the same exhale, back into child's. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All the way to child's. Inhale, cow. Belly drops. Exhale. Spine to the sky, all the way back to child's. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to child's. Continue doing this, following your rhythm of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. On your last one, rest back into child's. And take a couple breaths in child's pose. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you. Let your elbows drop to the mat. Maybe reach your hands out a little bit. Bring the forehead all the way down. And breathe. Inhale, come all the way back to all fours. Curl your toes. And exhale, stretch back into downward facing dog, inverted V. Inhale, walk your feet up to the center of your hands, not jump, into a halfway lift. Exhale into standing forward bend. Inhale, lift all the way up, bringing the palms together. As you exhale, bringing the palms to your heart. Pause here. Feeling the support of your feet on the earth. Exhale, drop the hands down. We're going to do tree pose, and tree pose has 3 different positions. So the lowest position is your foot is like a kickstand. Sole of your foot's near your ankle, toes just barely grazing the mat. The knee is facing to the side. Or you could bring it to your calf, which is what I'm going to do for today's practice. Or if you are good with full tree pose, bring it to the center of your thigh, but never on your knee. So, find the grounding of your feet beneath your mat. Feel the earth beneath your feet supporting you. And think about the foot that's going to stay on the mat being your roots. Deep into the earth. Exhale, lift the knee forward that you're going to lift up and bring it to the side. Sole of your foot going to either near your ankle, the calf, or your inner thigh, but not your knee. Inhale, lift the branches of your tree up. You can lift them all the way up, palms facing one another, or you can soften the elbows, bring them down a little bit, bring your index finger and thumb together, or you can even bring your hand to heart. Whatever expression you feel serves you today. And breathe. Focusing on the heart can bring your Vata energy into balance. So today I'm going to keep my hands at my heart and focus on my heart as I breathe and tree. On your next exhale, bring your foot back to the earth. And once again, reground your feet into the earth. And think about the foot that was up becoming your roots to the ground. And when you're ready, lift the other foot up to your expression of tree. Bringing the hands up. And then for me, I'm going to bring my hands to my heart. I'll invite you to take your hands where you feel serves your purposes the best today. And breathe. Exhale, bring your foot down to the mat and back into mountain pose. We're going to flow to the mat to cobra pose. So inhale, lift your arms up nice and slow, stretching up to the sky. Exhale, very slowly come down into standing forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands onto the mat. Exhale, step back into high push-up and drop the knees to the mat. And come into child's pose. Inhale, come back up. Walk the knees back a little bit. Almost like in a modified push-up. Take a breath in. Slowly exhale down, bringing the chest to the floor, belly to the floor. Bring your hands so they're in alignment with your chest bone. Leaving the feet on the ground, inhale, lift the chest up and feel the support of the earth beneath your belly. Keeping the nose pointed down towards the mat, elbows are close to the body, pointing back and up, and breathe. Inhale, come all the way up and bring yourself to a seated position. We're going to do supine pigeon. So we're going to slowly roll our back one vertebrae at a time onto the mat. Doesn't matter which foot you start with, but I'm going to start with my left foot and I'm going to bring it so my ankle is just beyond my thigh and my calf is resting on my thigh. And I'm going to walk bent knee back towards my buttocks I'm going to take a nice deep inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to lift that bent knee, that foot off the mat, and I'm going to bring it towards my body. I'm going to bring my hands behind the thigh. You can even interlace it through your legs if you want. Bring a little bit more tension as you bring your body into an expression of supine pigeon. Stay here and breathe. On your next exhale, bring the foot back down to the mat. Switch feet, so now the other foot, knee is bent, foot's on the floor. I'm going to bring the opposite leg, so my ankle is just beyond my thigh. The calf is resting on my thigh. On an exhale, I'm going to lift that foot and bring my bent leg towards my chest, and I'm going to wrap my arms around the leg that had the bent knee. I'm going to bring it further, closer to my body. And my elbow is actually, you can't see it, my elbow is actually in the thigh of the leg that's bent, this leg here, that's resting on the leg that's lifted. And pulling in towards, so it's almost a little bit of resistance. So I can feel a little deeper stretch in my hip. Stay here and breathe. And on the exhale, bring your foot down. Bring your body all the way lying down. Feet are slightly splayed out, about a little more than hip widths apart. Palms are facing up, but kind of soft so that they're kind of curled towards your body. But the back of your hand is towards the mat. Feel the support of the earth beneath your body as you rest in Shavasana. Think about your breath traveling as you inhale from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, and from the crown of your head to your soles of your feet. All the while feeling the support of the earth beneath your body. I invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. When you're ready, you can roll to your left side and come to a seated position. But you're also